Good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Harry Muppet, and yeah, getting back into the quarterfinal series between DongRaeGu and San for the quarterfinal of the ASUS ROG Summer Tournament. So up the top right side, we do have our blue Protoss player, San, and down the bottom left side, we do have our red Zerg player, DongRaeGu. And I gotta say, nothing to do with them as players, but I prefer San just because his name's easier to say, man. Just San is just done. DongRaeGu is a little bit of a, I mean, 3 syllables, come on, is a little bit too much, and it doesn't just roll off your tongue. Exactly, it's a little bit hard to say, and the fact that I'm not sure whether it's Don or Dong, it is got a G in it, but it may be a silent G. I've got no idea. I'm just doing my best, and yeah, I'm quite sure that I'm doing it wrong, but I don't know what the right way is, so I just got to keep doing it. Oh, it's like DreamHack Valencia, man, when I kept calling JYP Zip for like 6 or 7 games in a row, man, and afterwards I was listening to some other cast where he was in the game and he kept calling him JYP, and I'm like, oh, what a bad fail. But yeah, you get on it after a while, and you learn it, and you get it done, and there we go. This pro, man, getting it done, attacking the workers, and yeah, DongRaeGu, good old DRG, is not getting worried at all, but these drones are actually getting a little bit pissed off, and they're going to scare him away. Or can he get in time to block the hatchery? No, I don't think he can. Oh no, just a little bit late. He can start attacking it though. Just nerf it down a little bit. But I'm not sure that's a good idea. He's getting his, he actually got his Nexus down. Oh wait, no, that's the Forge. So the Nexus, I feel like he might have got it down a little bit before the hatchery, actually. So that's pretty insane, man, getting this before the hatch. Really early expansion, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like it was probably more that this hatchery was just delayed because he went for a pull first. So that's why it was, if you went for a hatch first, there's no way that you can get a Nexus out before a hatchery. But here we go, going for the same stuff. He's going for buildings out the front now. He's not going for anything up at his main base. And here we go, there's the first cannon coming out, and this Overlord should be able to scoot on past without getting killed. You can see he's adjusting his trajectory to avoid that SAM site down in the bottom side. And yes, once you're in enemy territory, definitely got to watch out for those SAM sites. And little probe going around, the Lings are going to catch it off guard, and no shields, very far from home. I do not like his chances of making it. What do we got here? Oh, it's an Overlord. I thought that was a Protoss thing for some reason. I thought maybe it was a Mothership Core, but we should be seeing a Mothership Core coming out sometime soon. I don't know exactly where, but sometime soon. And yes, this cannon, man. This cannon is going to be in there doing what it needs to do, getting it done, doing it for the team. Third base coming out for a DRG. Yeah, that's alright. DRG is a lot easier to say than DongRaeGu, so maybe I'll just say that. I don't think it's technically incorrect, considering that it's actually DRG up there, so yeah, good on Mr. DRG. Getting down the gateway tech, getting down the warp gate, getting a pylon down there. He's got to get a Stalker though, man, because he has got an infestation right here. He needs to call pest control or something, because these guys are just all over the place, man, and I don't think they're adding much to the decor. I feel like it should be decor, but I know it's decor, man. I would fail so hard if I said decor, but yeah, whatever, man, whatever. Just here we go, Stalker trying to hit it, but he's not got no high ground vision, man. There he goes, he's got the high ground vision from the probe, and the Overlord's like, this is bullshit, man. This is bullshit. This is not how it's supposed to be. And the Stalker's going to come around. The Stalker has to go the long way though, because he put the gap over here. And the Overlord's going to try and run away. And the Stalker's just like, oh, come on, let's go. Where is he? He's up here, Hit him a few times. He might go down. Yeah, I think he might have it. I think this guy's going to go down. Oh, it's going to be so close. Oh, you've got to be shitting me, man. You have got to be shitting me. Look at that. 1 health. He's actually regenerating fairly quickly, so that's going to be alright. A bunch of Lings going out there. And yeah, Sandman. Sandman, enter the Sandman. We are getting on and we are doing it. The bloody Stalker's going out, but this Overlord is heading out for open waters. This is international waters out here, and this Stalker cannot go over there. He needs to get some air units to head out and start doing stuff in international waters. The probe's just that probe took the wrong exit, man. Wrong exit. He ended up in the wrong neighborhood, and yes, he was lucky to get out of there alive. But the warp prism coming out. I'm just trying to think. I actually forgot what happened in game 1, man. So, alright, Sand won it. Yeah, that's right. The Lings tried to go in. He held him off, and then he went out with a crap load of gateway units. And DRG was trying to get out the Hydras. He had a ton of Lings. He was trying to get out the Hydras, but it was just too late, man. Didn't have enough Hydras. And look at this, man. This is like the ice cream van, and these are all the little kids. Oh, poor ice cream van, man. He's just dropping off some ice creams. You saw that, man. All the kids, when they see the ice cream van, they just yell out, "Ice cream!" and then they run after it as fast as they bloody well can. Although... oh, God. I feel sorry for Warp Prism sometimes, man. It does actually look like it could be an ice cream van, man. This dude, so this looks, if any unit was going to be an ice cream van, the Warp Prism would be it, man. It looks colourful, it looks funny shaped. You can tell this guy is full of fun and happiness, man. He just looks like he's full of fun and happiness. Stop moving, you bastard. I'm trying to select you. Yeah, he's awesome, man. The Warp Prism / ice cream truck is awesome. Of course, the Zealots, not always that awesome. Here's another guy who could be an ice cream truck, man. Maybe he's the cotton candy machine. the Protoss confectionery forces. And I don't know, man. We get a couple of Void Rays out. We get a whoa. Let me have a look, man. Tempest, man. Tempest is just everything at once, man. I do not know what the Tempest would be serving, but I'm sure it would be very, very awesome. He's going to drop down. Oh, look at the Roaches, man. Roach Hydra. DRG going for the mad Roach Hydra very early in this game. He's got a decent amount of Lings. 26, that's not bad, but he's definitely taken into Roach Hydra. Look at the income. He's about 15 ahead. That's not bad for a Zerg player, man. It's not stupidly far ahead, but he's definitely ahead. Sand is definitely behind on the worker numbers, and he definitely needs to catch up a little bit. And this guy comes back, man, and he sold a little bit, but yeah, he's bringing back some damaged goods by the looks of it. 6 Phoenix, man. 6 Phoenix. Oh, the Queen is going to get owned here if they decide to lift it up, but they're just lifting up drones, and the drones going down like you would not believe. Just stop attacking the Overseer, attack the drones, man. Queen actually taken quite a toll there, but the income went down, like 9 drones lost there. Very, very awesome. And there was already a Spore Crawler. No, actually, that was a Spire, man. The Spore Crawler's only going down now. I feel like he could have done more, though. He wasn't in any serious danger. Maybe he ran out of energy. He may have run out of energy. Oh, don't get too close to the Hydras. No, don't run into the Hydras. Bad, you are so bad. And Sand is gonna have to get. Look, he's already got Colossus out. Great job there. He's got a whatchamacallit, a Void Ray coming out. I'm not sure how good this is gonna be. They get through the gate. Oh, they want that ice cream so badly, man, so badly. And the Mothership Core jumping back in there. He's got to block up this gate, man, because oh, here we go, warping in. A whole bunch of Zealots getting in there. Zealots already in there. They're basically being done by the Lings, but the Phoenix coming back in. Bunch of Hydras may come down. Get the Hydras. Boom, there they go. They all explode, and the main army's coming back to help defend. Oh God, is he going to get this down? He's actually lifting up the Lings to keep them off the Zealots. I'm not sure if that's a very good use of energy, but he really wants to get this base down. This is not even the hive or the lair or whatever it is. This is just a basic hatchery, man. The lair must be over here somewhere. There it is. And all of the forces coming in, but that's going to stop the mining. It's going to stop the gas. Really, really nice job there from Sand getting in there. Just pressure play all over the place. And he did a great job making sure that this army couldn't get in. This is usually what you see the Zerg player do. When there's a massive Protoss death ball rolling in here, the Zerg will send a ton of Lings over and harass bases to force the relatively slow Protoss army to push back. But the Protoss player actually doing that against DRG here. DRG just moving out, but he hasn't got the fastest forces in the world. They're fairly fast, but they're not super fast. Oh, an Overseer, man. He'd love to get that Overseer, but the Hydra's getting in there, and he's going to have to run. I think he's lost a couple of Phoenix on the way. And this poor guy, man, he is just so far from home, no matter which way you look at it. And, yeah, really, really interesting. The Observer getting hit a little bit over there. Must have come too close to the Spore Crawler, but he's going to be having a look. The Phoenix just crossing over on the Hydras. And once again, the Hydras are like, hey, free Phoenix. And there we go. He's even got a couple of Corruptors, man. He really does not like this Phoenix. But here we go. A couple of Colossus out there. And this army is suddenly not as effectual as it was previously going to be. You still got the Corruptors, though. Very decent amount of Corruptors. And the Corruptors are definitely going to be shredding. But look at this Void Rays, man. He's got a decent amount of Void Rays. So Sand one step ahead of the curve. The Void Rays are just going to be just demolitating. Demolishing those bloody Corruptors, man. Corruptors are good, but the Void Rays overcharge. And yeah, it looks like it's going to go into a massive air battle because DRG is getting a ton of Corruptors. He knows he needs to outdo the Void Ray numbers that Sand currently has. But meanwhile, Sand getting his third base down and DRG getting his fourth base down. He's quite ahead on the workers. 16. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. But the fact is, I mean, we're coming down to the point where they're both at the same army size. And it comes down to the army composition. And I'm not convinced that DRG has the better composition. He's got a ton of Corruptors. He's getting out a ton of Roaches as well, so that he knows that Roaches can stand up to the Colossus a lot better. But with all these Void Rays, the Corruptors are going to go down. And yeah, I do not know, man. I do not know. Does he have Zealot speed? No. So these Zealots, they're still going to be pretty good. Because when you're just massive army versus massive army, speed doesn't really matter. Because you get in nice and close anyway. So we'll see. He's not actually building Colossus anymore. It's just massive, massive amounts of Void Rays. So I think he's got enough to deal with the Corruptors. Here we go, though, backing into a little bit of a corner, and the Void Rays overcharging, and the Corruptors are all just going to get shredded. But how many Colossus and how many Void Rays will go down before that happens? Because this is an extremely large amount of Corruptors, man. The ground forces are all going to die, but it's just up to the Corruptors. And as I say that, the Corruptors all go down. The Void Ray is going to be finishing off the rest of the forces. And I gotta say, man, that was a brilliant army composition by Sand right there. Just absolutely brilliant. I mean, Stalkers, Zealots, Sentries, Colossus, we've seen it a million times. We really have. And against Zerg, it's a bit tough to do it, but you get out the Corruptors, man, you make it work. And yeah, that's exactly what DRG did, but unfortunately, just the amount of Void Rays, man, and Void Rays are so good versus the Colossus. I think I've actually had a previous game where I saw this exact same thing happen. I just was racking my brain. How the hell does Zerg deal with this? I mean, I gotta say, maybe it's Ultras or something. Although Ultras, I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know how they would deal with this, to be completely honest. I mean, Immortals with Fungals are great versus Void Rays. I mean, there's no way around that. So maybe that's it. But I do not know if we're going to find out next game, because Sand is just on a roll, man. And DRG, he's not going to be happy at the moment. He's got to think of something else, man. He's got to think of something else. And we will see exactly what that's going to be in game number 3. This may be the very first game, I think. Let me just have a look at my logs here. Oh, this may very well be the very first time we see somebody go 3-0 in a quarterfinal. Every other game, it's been at least 4 or 5 games. So if we see a 3-0, man, that is going to be impressive. Very impressive. And we've had awesome players in every quarterfinal. So yeah. Alright, we will get back into game 3 very, very soon. This has been Hairy Muppet. I hope you enjoyed this game.